Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Outlook out here at the Shop Co. Just want to make this quick video. On this channel I have here, I'm talking not just about me and my journey as becoming a a successful musician, but a big part of my journey is being a business owner and entrepreneur. And there's some big shifts happening in the market right now, where essentially we're moving all from traditional brick and mortar retailer stores to e-commerce, right? So sites like Amazon, and mainly Amazon, but just various e-commerce sites as well. We're past that equilibrium point now where there's more sales online than there are in retail, and there's been a lot of opportunity that people such as myself and other people have started to seize. Because here's the thing, right? Is these big companies like Shopco, they can't compete, because it's not that there's these huge brands on e-commerce that are just stealing all their business. It's more of death by 1,000 cuts. There's 1,000 small brands that are stealing a small percentage of their business, and all those brands stealing those percentages just adds up, and then you get basically all these companies like Sears. Toys R Us is a perfect example. They just went out of business. They're liquidating all their inventory right now. Go to any mall, right, and you're gonna see all these different empty, vacant rooms. You're gonna see these empty rooms with signs of the stores that used to be in there. They're all going out of business because they can't compete online. If they didn't make that transition to online retail, then they're basically fucked. And I'll show you some footage I got inside this Shopco that just basically proves my point. I was walking through their store, and I was not surprised at all, but literally 90% of their inventory, they're just trying to fucking sell. They're putting in anything from, buy one, get one off with the shoes, buy one, get one, 90%, 60%, all the way down to 20%. They're just trying to sell this shit because they can't compete. Because, why would you go buy all this shit in their store for retail price when you could buy something and look at a bunch of different competitors in your fucking underwear on your couch? That's what all of us are doing now. When we want to buy something, what do? We go check Amazon. If you look at what happened Christmas, it was something like 71 or 72% of people checked Amazon for a Christmas gift this year. That is nuts. This is a $1 trillion industry, and it's been growing by 18% a year. So you see all these, we're making this shift as a society. Plus, what do all of us use 6+ hours a day? It's our phones, right? And being on our phones, it's so much easier to just shop on our phones. It used to be something where it's you didn't trust putting your information online, but now we rely for everything online. We relied for our rides, we relied for everything using the internet and using our phones especially. And I just implore you guys who are opportunity seekers out there, if you haven't already and you're looking for an opportunity, this e-commerce space has a lot of opportunity, and there's a lot of courses out there that teach you exactly what you need to do. One perfect example is Amazing Selling Machine. That's where I learned how to do all the stuff I'm doing. And yeah, man, it's put me in a position now where, I work as a delivery driver, and I make twice as much online as I do doing that, and I'm just putting myself in a position where I don't have to rely on this job. If I want to go on vacation, I can do it. I don't have to, tell my boss, hey, I'm not gonna, can I get these 2 weeks off in December? It's no, if I want to go, I can just go. Worst case scenario, I'm working from my laptop. Go hit a Starbucks in the morning. I preach this. Is you want to put yourself in positions where you can make location independent income. Because now I can go travel. Let's say I wanted to go to Hawaii. I could go Hawaii, sit on the beach, wake up in the morning, get a couple hours of work done, then go surf all day. I can't even surf, but that would be fun to learn. And I can go do that, and I don't have to worry about, what is my boss gonna say? I'm my own boss, and when you can create that lifestyle where you can do whatever you want and you have the freedom, you know, like, it's a game changer. So yeah, I just wanted to make this quick video, show you guys, you know, some proof out there that this shit's actually happening. This transition, it's already honestly happened. And essentially what I think is going to be the next big wave, right, is you have these big companies like Amazon who basically put all these basically fucked over all these retail giants like Toys R Us, for example, or Sears. They used to be worth like $9 billion. I think they're down to like $1 billion or even less now. And basically what I think they're going to do, you know, is you have all these small brands like mine that are coming in and taking our share of the market. And then what Amazon is doing is, now that they've weakened all these retail brands by making e-commerce the place we all buy, you know, I think there's still value from retail. There is value to being able to pick up a product and look at it in front of you. And I think what Amazon's going to start doing, you can see this with some of the, you know, stores they're doing, is I think they're going to come in and they're going to start dominating retail. And they're going to change the whole structure of retail, right? Because if you look at basically what happens with retail right now, if you want to get in a big box store like Walmart, for example, you have to pay for that shelf space. And when you have to pay a premium for that shelf space, you know, it makes it really hard to compete because, you know, you have to pay for so much. You have to pay for your placement. But I honestly think what Amazon will probably do is have it set up a lot like their, you know, a lot like their online platform, where it's like the products that are selling and the products that the customer wants, they're going to make available in person as well, and just add that as part of their service. You know, they let you tap in their infrastructure. That's essentially what I've leveraged to create my business. And I believe they're going to do something similar to that in the retail space, and, you know, open up opportunities that fit the model they already have and give people like us a chance to compete with these big name brands, you know. And you see that from things like, you know, their Amazon, I think it's called Amazon Go, I might be wrong about that, but there's stores where you can literally, they have one in Seattle, where you literally just walk in, you grab your product, and you leave, and it charges your Amazon account. And you don't have to, you know, you don't have to check out with anyone, you know, because essentially what they understand is the thing we value the most is our time. So we're going to use the services where they're the easiest, the quickest, and like save us the most time, because that's what we value more than money, you know. And basically you look at other things like they bought Whole Foods, you know. That's a huge play, buying Whole Foods. They're changing the market, and what they're doing exactly like what they did with diapers.com, where, you know, they come in, they buy the market, they offer superior product for a lower price, and then they basically just price out the competition and then get all this leverage. And the next thing you know, everyone's shopping at Whole Foods. I go to Whole Foods now because it's the same price, if not cheaper, than Safeway, and I'm getting a higher quality product. So I'm gonna do that every time. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Just wanted to go on a little rant there. Really, not really that surprising to me, but it's crazy to see it actually happening in person. You know, seeing, you know, Shopko liquidate all of their inventory. They're just trying to float. Like, I was honestly like surprised. I was like, I didn't even know Shopko was a store anymore, seeing it out there. But, you know, I was just grabbing some ankle wraps because I'm about to go shoot some hoops. But yeah, I hope you like it. You know, I hope that was some interesting insight. And yeah, sounds good. Peace.
You can never tell me what the fuck I can't make happen. Make my life a dream without the need of ever napping. You can never tell me what the fuck I can't make happen. Make my life a dream without the need of ever napping. Hit the momentum and now I ain't stopping. No longer with fear of a hold on my conscience. I know what I'm after, I know what is wanting. Ain't higher than ever when shooting a comet. Producing a profit. Proving obvious, ever choosing to promise. Choose to pursue what I knew, to be honest. Ignore the hate, pick my lane, stay on it. You know that I am just so in my zone. Stuck in my mind with a set of my goals. I'm repetitive, so I can benefit when I'ma speak what I sow. Counting the sheet like I beat with a bow. Work out the tweets when I'm reading my notes. Loud with the heat, it's 1,000 degrees. I'm as proud as can be when I'm reading my poems. You can never tell me what the fuck I can't make happen. Make my life a dream without the need of ever napping. You can never tell me what the fuck I can't make happen. Make my life a dream without the need of ever napping. You can never tell me what the fuck I can't make happen. Make my life a dream without the need of ever napping.